श्रीनिवासेति श्रेष्ठतया पात्रं गुणान्वितः कौशिकोऽनन्तरङ्गार्यशिरं विजेतां भुवि न्यस्तात्मीयपरं वरप्रदगुरौ वैराग्यभाग्यो दधौ वेदान्तामृतसारवन्तमनघात् श्रीनिवासात् गुरोः श्रीशैलान्वयकौस्तभस्य श्रेयोनिधे श्रीनिधेः वन्दे साधुकटाक्षकेणिनिलयं श्रीकृष्णसद्देशिकम् श्रीनारायण योगीन्द्रवरदारि कृपाश्रयं रङ्गेश पादविलकं श्रीनिवासं भजे श्री विष्णुचित्तपदपङ्कजसङ्गमाय चेतो मम स्पृहयते किमतः परेण नो चेन्ममापीति शेखरभारतीनां भावः कथं भवितुमर्हति वाग्विधेयः विकाराय शुद्धाय नित्याय परमात्मने सदैकरूपरूपाय विष्णवे सर्वजिष्णवे यस्मादिदं जगदजायते यत्र तिष्ठत्यन्ते समस्तमिदमस्तमुपैति यत्र तस्मै नमः सरसदादिविकल्पशून्यचैतन्यमात्रोपुषे पुरुषोत्तमाय विधेश्च विदुषामिष्टदायिने तार्क्ष्ययायिने नमस्तु रङ्गतुण्डाय स्वात्मने जगदात्मने अंशैषड्भिः समाकीर्णमङ्गैर्वेदमिवापरम् पुराणं वैष्णवं चक्रे स्तं वन्दे पराशरं तत्त्वेन यश्चिदचिदीश्वर तत्स्वभावभोगापवर्ग तदुपायगतिरुदारः सन्दर्शयन्निरमिमीतपुराणरत्नं तस्मै नमो मुनिवराय पराशराय पराशरमुखान् वन्दे भगीरथनये स्थितान् कमलाकान्तकारुण्यगङ्गाप्लावितमुद्विधान् नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. I offer my pranams to all the Bhagavatas in the Satsanga and continue with the next session. We were studying the 9th chapter, Adhyaya of Sri Vishnu Purana, third Amsha, where the Varnashrama Dharmas, about that Parashara is telling to Maitreya. And to start with, in this Adhyaya, he is going to talk about the Varna Dharmas. And in the next chapter, the Ashrama Dharmas are going to be told in detail. So, the Varna Dharmas, we are studying the 8th chapter, the 9th chapter is the Ashrama Dharmas. We are studying the 8th chapter, which contains the Varna Dharmas. So Parashara starts to say that it is the very first requirement, he says very clearly, and he is actually narrating what he heard Aurva Rishi tell Sagara. So the same thing Parashara is also telling Maitreya. So in the very beginning, Aurva Rishi gives the importance to the practice of Varnashrama Dharmas, that is the duties of one's station in life. So that is very important. He says, Varnashramacharavata Purushena Parapumane Vishnuraradhyate Pantha Nanyas Tatoshakarakaha. He starts with that. That is the same message you get from all the Shastras, just like as it is told in Sri Vishnu Purana here. The same way it is told in other places also. Srimad Bhagavad Gita also, Bhagavan says, Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karyakarya Vyavasthitau Jnatva Shastra Vidhanoktam Karma Kartumiharitasi. So following the Shastra, that is only, and Asaram, Shastram, Asuram is told. So Shastra, Varnashrama Dharmas as told in the Shastras are very important, and one can only worship Bhagavan, one who is practicing the Varnashrama Dharmas well, then only Bhagavan Vishnu will be most pleased. He says, Varnashramacharavata Purushena Parapumana Vishnuraradhyate Pantha Nanyas Tattoshakarkaha. Otherwise he will not be pleased, he says. And also with the Mumukshus, they see Bhagavan only everywhere with that understanding. Yajana Yajnana Yajatyenam Japatyenam Japanrupa Nignan Anyana Inastyenam Sarvabhuto Ito Harihi. So if he is performing, he is worshipping, and he will be worshipping through yajnas, he will be worshipping only Sri Mahavishnu. And any japa he is doing, ultimately he is doing only japa of Sri Mahavishnu. And if you hurt somebody also, you should know that he is hurting Mahavishnu only. So because Bhagavan is there in everywhere and in every being, in every devata, everybody is Antaryami. So because of that, with that idea, a mumukshu is going to perform all the karmas. And tasmat sadacharavata purushena janardana. Sadachara is, that is why most important, one person who is following all that. Aradhyate swavarnokta dharmanusthana karana. One who is established in sadachara, he will be actually practicing, he will be doing, performing worship of Sri Mahavishnu according to following his varna and ashrama dharma. Swavarna ukta dharma anushtana karina. As many things are told in the Vedas, but he has to follow what is told for his varna and his dharma. So, Brahmana, Kshatriyo Vaishya Shudrashcha Prithivipate, Swadharma Tatparo Vishnumaradheti Nanyatha. So there are four classes that are told: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. All of them, Swadharma Tatparaha Vishnumaradheti Na Anyatha. And their dharmas, whatever is told for their classes, so Brahmana dharmas, Brahmana has to follow, Kshatriya dharmas, Kshatriya has to follow. Like that, being fully established in the dharmas, the practices that are told in according to what is prescribed for their dharmas in the Shastra, one should be following that only, and then only he has to worship Vishnu. And all the through all karmas he will be worshipping with the idea that it's all worship of Vishnu only. He will be doing that. He says, Tishthan means tan anutishtan. So tan anutishtan. That is the meaning of Teshu Tishthan. Swadharma paraha. Swadharma tatparaha Vishnu Maradheti Nanyatha. Parapavadam Paishunyam Anratam cha Nabhashyate Anyodvekaram Vapi Toshyate Tena Keshavaha. So these are all some of the qualities that one has to inculcate, the gunas that are also very important. Parapavadam Nabhashyate Paishunyam Anratam Anyodvekaram Vapi Nabhashyate. That is, Parapavada is abusing others, Paishunya is calumny, Anrata, untruth, untruthfulness, and all these things, and Udvega, Anyodvegakara, when it creates stress for others, you will not talk such words. Toshyate tena Keshavaha. Only if one follows that, Keshava will be most pleased. He says, Paradara Paradravya Parahimsasayoratim Nakaroti Puman Bhupa Toshyate tena Keshavaha. So he says, what are all the qualities that one has to do, and what are the samanya dharmas that one has to practice also. Paradara paradravya parahimsasu yoratim nakaroti. That means he will not be interested in others' wives or others' possessions or in hurting others. He will not be interested in all that. So such a person only pleases Keshava. न ताड़यति नो हन्ति प्राणिनो नासदीहते यो मनुष्यो मनुष्येन्द्र तोष्यते तेन केशवः न ताड़यति न हन्ति प्राणिनः न असद ईहते. He doesn't hurt others, he doesn't kill others, and he does not desire bad for others, he does not wish bad for others. And such a person, whoever such a person is there, he pleases Keshava, and Keshava is pleased by such a person. Means these are all the qualities which pleases Bhagavan. Devadvija Gurunam Yaha Shushrushasu Sadodyataha Toshyate Tena Govindaha Purushena Nareshwara. Devadvija Gurunam Yaha Shushrushasu Sada Udyataha. So one who is always interested in serving, or with respect to devatas, he is worshipping devatas, he is worshipping or serving Brahmins, Dvijas, and Acharyas, Gurus, and he is always established in Shushrusha of them, that is, in their service. And by such a person only, Govinda is pleased. Toshyate tena Govindaha. Such a person pleases Govinda very easily, he says. यथा आत्मनिज पुत्रे च सर्वभूतेषु यः तथा हितकामो हरिस्तेन सर्वदा तोष्यते सुखम. So यः आत्मनिज पुत्रे च सर्वभूतेषु यः तथा. So he treats everyone equally. That's what it is. It says, just like one treats oneself or one's own son, he should treat others also. Such a person, Sarvabhuteshu, in all beings, he treats as though he treats his own son or himself. And he should always wish good for them. He should always desire good for them. Hitakamaha, just like for one person, oneself, one will not do bad or one will not do hurt oneself. He will always try to do good for oneself, any person. The same way, a person is also very attached to one's son, so he will try to do all good for his son only. And the same way, he should treat every other being also. So that is what is told here is Tata Hitakamaha Sarvabhuteshu Hitakamaha Harihi Tena Sarvada Toshyate Sukham. He should wish good and he should do good for everyone just as he does for his own son or himself. Yasya Ragadi Doshena Nadushtam Ripa Manasam Vishuddha Chetasa Vishnu Toshyate Tena Sarvada. And this is also a very important thing. Yasya Ragadi Doshena Nadushtam Ripa Manasam, one whose mind is not uh, uh, having any defect of raga and other doshas, that is desire, hatred, and all these things, which is not corrupt by, one's mind is not corrupt by this kind of defects, then such a person will have a pure, clean mind, Shuddha Cheta. So, such a person, when he worships Bhagavan, Vishnu, he will be most pleased. Vishuddha Chetasa Vishnu Toshyate. Tena Sarvada, is always be pleased by such a person's worships. And Varnashrameshu ye dharmaha shastrokta nripasattama. Teshu tishthan naro Vishnum aradheti nanyatha. Teshu tishthan means Tan anutishtan Varnashrameshu ye dharmaha shastrokta nripasattama. In Shastras, whatever is told for the various varnas and ashramas, and one who is practicing all that according to one's own varna and ashrama, that is one's own station in life. So varnas are nothing but Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, and ashramas are Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaspatya, Sannyasi, and uh, Vanaprastha. These are the four ashramas. So whoever is there in whichever varna and ashrama, the dharmas that are told according to that, whatever is ordained in the shastras, one has to be following that. One who is always established in following one's own varnas and ashrama dharmas, such a person can only worship Vishnu, and Vishnu will be most pleased by that. So one should not follow that which is outside the Shastra. Whatever, even if he has the utmost Shraddha, he cannot do that. So that question is also answered in Bhagavad Gita by Krishna when Arjuna asks if he has got great Shraddha, but he is not doing what is told in the Shastra, what happens to him? Krishna says that is all not allowed. Ashastram, Asuram, Krishnam. Everything is Asura. That one should not do, he says. Same thing is told here also by Parasharar, as told by our Rishi. Varnashrameshu ye dharmaha shastrokta nipasattama. Whatever dharmas are told for various varnas and ashramas, king, he is telling Sagara. Aurva is telling Sagara here. Teshu tishthan naro vishnum aradheti na anyatha. So one who is following all that and following that only, one can worship Vishnu, not by any other way. And Sagara asks a question to our Rishi. तदहं श्रोतुमिच्छामि वर्णधर्मान् अशेषतः तथैव आश्रमधर्मांश्च द्विजवर्य ब्रवीहितान्. O Brahmana Shrestha, please do tell me. I am also interested in listening to or knowing the Varna and Ashrama Varna dharmas and Ashrama dharmas. I want to know in detail. So then he starts to tell the various dharmas of the Varnas and Ashramas. Aurvaha. Aurva starts to tell. Brahmana Kshatriya Visham Shudranancha Yathakramam Tvameekagra Bhutva Shruno Dharman Mayoditan. O Sagara, please do listen to me. I am with utmost concentration. I am going to tell you what are all the duties that are prescribed for the various varnas. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Visham, Shudranam. That is Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. In order, I am going to tell you. Tvam ekagramatihi bhutva. Listen to me with utmost concentration. Dharmani, dharmana mayoditane. So I am going to tell you all the dharmas, varna dharmas. Dhanam dadyat yajet devan yajnaihi swadhyaya tatparaha. Nityodaki bhaved vipraha kuryacha agni parigraham. Dhanam dadyat, one has to give, donate, one has to do dana. Yajet devan, and he has to do yajna. Through yajna, he has to worship devas. Yajnaihi, yajet devan yajnaihi. Through yajna, he has to worship devas. Swadhyaya tatparaha, and should be established in Swadhyaya, that is in the study of one's own shakhe of Veda. And Nityodaki is he has to daily do snana and tarpana and other things, whatever are required. That is told as Nityodaka. One who is following all that is Nityodaki Bhaved. He has to do all that. That is explained in the commentary that Nityodaka Snana Tarpanadi Kriti. That means using whatever with water he has to take bath and he has to do tarpana and all those things. And Kuryacha Agni Parigraham. Agni Parigraha is explained as Agni Parigraham Smartasya Upasana Agnehe Shautagni Trayasya cha Parigraham. So that is Upasana Agni as told in the Smritis, and the Shrautagni, three Agnis are told in the Shrutis, Garhapatya, Ahavaniya, and Dakshinagni. So all that he has to protect and he has to do all the karmas that are told in the respective Agnis, in the Upasana Agni as well as in the Shrautagni. Various karmas are prescribed. He has to do in all that. For that, he has to maintain the Agnis. He has to protect and maintain the Agnis. All that he has to do. That is a duty. And Vrityartham, these are all the Brahmanas' duties that are being told. Vrityartham yajayet cha anyan adhyapayet tatha kuryad pratigrahadanam shuklarthan nyayato dvijaha. So for Brahmanas, 6 things are told. That is yajana, adhyayana, adhyapana, dana, and pratigraha. And out of that, Channam Trini Jivika is told. Channam Madhya Trini Jivika. 3 of them are for living. That is told here. Pratyartham. So yajayet. So in order to take up some work, he has to perform yagas on behalf of others, so that he can earn money through that. That is a shastrokta way of earning for a Brahmin. Yajayet anyan. He has to perform yagas for others on behalf of others. Anyana adhyapayet tatha. He also has to teach Vedas and other shastras to others. Kuryat patigrahadanam. So patigrahadanam. So he has kuryat. That means he has to also receive donations given by others. Shuklarthan nyayato dvijaha. So Shuklartha means that is Nyaya Sampadita Dhana. That is the It is told as white money here. Shukla means white, so it is not black money. It is that which is earned in the proper way, as told in the Shastras. That is through yajana and then through adhyana and adhyapana. So adhyapana is one, yajana, adhyapana, and pratigraha. These are the three things by which whatever he receives. That is told here. And that is also explained. There are some other things also which are allowed for a Brahmin. Pratigraha, that is the pratigraha means that which he receives as given by others. Pratigraho gavadi, that means cow and other things which are given. Shuklarthat nyayataha. Shuklarthan nyayato dvijaha. So Shuklarthat nyayataha. Nyayarjita shukla dhanat. That means nyayardita shukla dhanat. That which is earned in the right way, the righteous way. That is the money which is earned like that. Vipradehe savrutyupatam sarveshameva shuklam. So for Brahmins, whatever is told as their duty, whatever they earn through that, that is yajana, adhyapana, and then pratigraha. That is all said to be shukla dhana only. That is pure money, good money only. Whatever is earned, whatever money or anything else, cow or whatever it is. Kramagatam प्रीतिदायं praptam cha sahabaryaya avisheshena sarvesham dhanam shuklamudahatam iti Vishnu. So it is told here itself that pramagatam pritidayam praptam cha sahabharyaya. Whatever has come in kula kramagata from one's own vamsha, whatever comes, and then what comes along with his wife when he marries, and these are all said to be shukla dhana. That is all good to be good money. Shruta Shaurya Tapah Kanya Yajya Shishyanvayagatam Dhanam Saptavidham Shuklam iti Narada. Narada Purana is told there are seven things, seven ways by which one can earn the righteous uh, money is told. Shruta means that is which is through his adhyapana and all that. Shaurya and then tapaha, kanya through when he marries, and yajya by performing yaga for others, and shishya anvaya, from through shishyas it comes. These are all said to be shukla dhana as per Narada Purana. Nyayataha means kala purusha dhanadi nishiddha pratigrahadi vrittim bina. Kala purusha dhanadi nishiddha pratigrahadi vrittim bina. So nyayataha is told here. Shuklarthat nyayataha vijaha. Kuryate pratigrahadanam shuklarthat nyayataha vijaha is told. That is, nyayataha means there are there are good times and there are times in which one should not give dana. And so at that time somebody is giving dana, it should not be even received by a Brahmin. So that is not, it should be received at the right place, right time, and also right place. The wrong place one should not receive danas. That is Adesha Kale is told. It should not be given at the wrong place and wrong time. So what is given at the right prescribed time and prescribed places, that is good dana. That will be shukla only. If it is not like that, is nyaya arjita. It will become. So that is told nyayataha. Apadi shuddhat rajadehe grahyam. And if he is not getting through his yajana or anything like that, that is, if one is in trouble, a Brahmin is in trouble, he can receive money from a king, but from a king who is a dharmishta, that is, Shuddhata Raja Dehe, one who is ruling over the kingdom properly in the prescribed way and who is a dharmishta. That is, we see in Upanishads and all those things where you can see there are instances. Namesteno Janupade and all is told, you can receive from me. A king says, a rishi, that in my country it is like this and like that. There are no adharma at all. I am doing looking after the country in a proper way and all that. So you can receive from me, he says. So that like that. Shuddhat Raja Dehe Grahyam. Raja Rajante Vasiyajyebhyah Sidan Chedhanam Ksudha is told. That is Raja Antivasya Antevasi Yajyebhyah. That is Antevasi is to Shishya who is there. Raja Antevasi Yajyebhyah Sidan Chedhanam. When he is in trouble, he can take money from these, is told. So Narajñah Pratigranhiya Lubdhasye Shastravartinah. So if it is a king is not doing the right, is not living in the righteous way, one should not receive money from him. It's told in the Smriti also. So that is told as Nyayataha Shuklarthat Nyayataha Vijaha. Sarvabhutahitam kuryat nahitam kasyachit vijaha. Maitri samasta bhuteshu brahmanasyotthamam dhanam. Then it says, after telling Shukla Artha and all that, what is the Uttama Dhana for a Brahmin? Sarvabhuta Hita. It should be disposed in a good way with respect to every being. And na ahitam kasyachit vijaha. You should not do bad to anyone. Maitri samasta bhuteshu. You should be friendly with everyone. Brahmanasya uttamam dhamam. That is the uttama dhana for a Brahmin, it is told. Gravni ratnecha parakye samabuddhir bhavet dvijaha. Continuing a Brahmin's dharma, Svarna dharma. Gravni means in stone. Ratnecha parakye means the gems which belong to others. Parakya, ratna. Gems which belong to others. Samabuddhir bhavet dvijaha. You should treat gems which are belonging to others just as he treats stone. It is said, Rutav abhigamah patnyam shasyate chasya parthiva. And he should unite with wife at the proper time, as told in the Shrutis, that is in the Shastras. That is also allowed for a Brahmin, Gravniti. Rutav abhigamah, that is explained in the commentary also. Chaturthi pravritti ashodasham ityadi. So from the fourth day on afterwards, up to the 16th day after the Ritusnana, Shodashartunisha Strinam Tasmin Yugmasu Samvishete. On even days, one can unite with wife, it is told. Brahmacharyeva Parvadyaha Chatasrastu Vivarjayete. And for the first 4 days, leaving the first 4 days, after that, for next remaining 12 days, on even days, one can unite with wife, it is told. This is told as per the Shastra. Then he will be considered as a brahmachari only. Brahmacharya only will be there, is what is told in the Shastra. Danadi dadyad ichhato dvijebhya kshatriyobhihi yajetya vividhair adhita cha parthiva. Now, the dharmas of Kshatriya Varna is going to be told. Danani dadyat ichhataha dvijebhyaha kshatriyopihi kshatriyaha dvijebhyaha ichhataha danadi dadyat. That is, a kshatriya should donate to a Brahmin as much as a Brahmin one desires. That much he should always donate, it is told. That is the dharma of kshatriya. He should do dana as much as desired by the Brahmin, it is told. He should give to Brahmins. Yajetya vividhair yajnehi. And he should also perform yajna with various yajnas that are told in the Shastras. Adhita cha parthiva. And he also has to do adhyayana. That is also told for a kshatriya. He do adhyayana, yajnas, and he has to do dana to Brahmins. Shastrajivo mahiraksha pravara tasya jivika. And for his living, what he should do is he should protect the country, and he can use weapons for living. Shastra jivaha and mahiraksha pravara tasya jivika. That is said to be good for him. Tatrapi prathama kalpaha prithvi paripalanam. And even in that, the first one preference is given to ruling over the kingdom. It is told. Shastra Jivaiti. Tatrapi Vrittidvayepi, that is using the weapons and making a living with that. The second one is ruling over a country. So Vrittidvayepi Prithvi Palanam Prathama Kalpaha. So ruling over is the first option, it is told. Mukhyatvena Pravrittaha iti Shesha. That is said to be more important for a Kshatriya. Dharitri Palanenaiva Krita Kritya Naradhipaha. All the kings have become, they do the right thing, and whatever ought to be done for a Kshatriya by only ruling over the kingdom. Bhavanti Nripate Ramsha Yato Yajnadi Karmana. And even if they don't do yajnas, with the most prominent thing told is ruling over, because they anyway get a part of the phala of the yajnas performed by others also. That is told here. Bhavanti Nripatehe Amsha Yato Yajnadi Karmana. Yajna and other karmas, one part of the phala anyway comes to them, it is told. That is explained in detailed in the commentary. Dharitri iti amshaha shashtaturiardha tripadakyaha. That is shashtaturiardha tripadakyaha. It is either 1/6 or 1/4 or half or 1/3, like that it is told. So that is what is the uh, 3/4, 1/6, 1/4, half, or 3/4. These are the parts of the fruits of the yajnas performed by others. They get for in various cases. What are they? It is explained according to by Pramanas by Sri Engalalvan. Tatra Rajñam Deshasthitaihi Kritasya Shashtamshaha Syat. So those who are living in his own country, a king ruling over a country, those who are living in his own country, the yajnas that they perform, all the fruits that are benefits that come out of the yajnas, 1/6 part goes to the king, it is told. Aham tvam rakhyami abhay pradane pada. So if he says, I am going to protect you, somebody, and then he will get 1/4. Tad rakshartham annadane ardham. That is, if that padaha is nothing but turiyamsha. That is 1/4. That is 1/4 part of the fruit. And first one is 1/6 part. Tad rakshartham annadane ardham. So if he simply says, I am going to protect you, and gives him assurance and removes his fear, he will get 1/4 of the part of the yajnas done by such persons. And if he actually donates anna, food and other things to such persons, and in order to protect them, he will get half the fruit that comes out of any yajnas performed by them. Satkritya annadane tripadam, and helping them in other ways also, and then also doing annadana, and he will get 3/4 of the fruits, it's told. So that is all told in the various pramanas. Mahabharata says dharma shashtamsha bhagi syat praja dharmena palayan iti bharate yata chaturtham dharmasya rakshita labhate phalam. Dharmasya rakshita chaturtham phalam labhate. That is 1/4 he will get when he protects dharma. Papasyapi tatha mudho bhagam prapnot yarakshita. If he doesn't protect, he will get 1/4 of the sins also committed by them. The papa also he will get. Rakshishyami iti choktam te nacha shaknoshi rakshitum. So if he says, I am going to protect you, and he is not capable of protecting, then also he will get papa. So iti Harivamshe Arjunam prati Brahmana vachanam. So Brahmana has told, that is told in Harivamsha. Yasyannapana pushtangaha kurute dharma sanchayam. So if he donates anna, pana and all those things, food and all that, and in order to protect dharma, anna pradatuhu tasyardham kartushchartham na samshayah. And when he protects a Brahmin by giving food and other things, and he performs a yajna, he will get half, and the person who gives the annadana and all that protects him, he will get half, it is told. Annadhatu strayah padaha karta padena lipyate. So these are all pramanas that are told to say that the king will anyway get a part of the fruits of the yajnas performed by others when he. So that is why Prithvi Palana is told to be Pradhana. That is the main duty of a Kshatriya is told by various Pramanas by Sri Engalalvan here. Dushtanam Shasanad Raja शिष्टानां परिपालनात् प्राप्नोत्यभिमतान् लोकान् वर्णसंस्थां करोति यः. So दुष्टानां शासनात्, a king has to punish the wicked or those who are engaged in evil deeds, and he has to protect those who are established in the right path. Shishtanam paripalanat prapnoti abhimatan lokan. Such a king will get whatever lokas he wants, that means whatever fruits he wants, he can attain. And varnasamstham karotiyaha, and also establishes the varna dharmas. The king's another duty is to establish the varna dharmas in the country. So he can attain any fruits by doing all these things, it is said. Pashupalyam cha varna vanijyam krishim cha manujeshwara. Now the Vaishya varna dharmas are going to be told next. After telling Brahmana and Kshatriya varna dharmas, Vaishya varna dharmas are going to be told. Pashupalyam cha vanijyam krishim cha manujeshwara vaishyaya jivikam brahma dato lokapitamaha. So for Vaishyas, in order to make a living, Pitamaha Chaturmukha Brahma has given them, these are the things that they can do. They can do Pashupalya, that is having cows and all that. And then they can do Vanijya, that is they can do trade, business and all that. Krishi, farming and all that. All this they can do, the Vaishyas, that is their Varna Dharma, that is told. Vaishyaya Jivikam Brahma. So in order to make a living, they can get into any of these occupations, it is told. Tasyapi adhyanam yajno dhanam dharmascha shasyate. Even for a Vaishya, it is ordained that he has to do adhyana, he has to do yajnas and dana, all these things, dharma and all those things. They are all told even for a Vaishya also. And nitya naimittikadinam anushtanam cha karmanam. And all the nitya naimittika karmas have to be done without leaving. Even for a Vaishya, that is also. All these are told. Yajna, Dhyana, Dana, and all those things are told for Vaishyas also. Dvijati samshritam karma. Now the dharmas, varna dharmas of Shudras are going to be told here. Dvijati samshritam karma tadarthyam tena poshanam kraya vikrayajair vapi dhanaihi karudbhavena va Shudrasya sannati shaucham seva swaminyamaya amantrayajno hyasteyam tatsango viprarakshanam. So, Vijati samshritam, that is also explained in the commentary, the shloka. Shudrasya karma Vijati samshritam chushrusha rupam. That is, it is for the benefit of Brahmins by serving them, by serving the Brahmins. So that is Vijati Samshritam, that is Shudra's karma. Vijati Samshritam means that Shushrusha Rupam, that is serving them. And Tadarthyam means that Cheshatvam, that means being subservient to them. And Tena Tad Vija Shushrusha Janya Dhanena Atmaposhanam Mukhyam. So by serving the Brahmins, Vijati Brahmins, Shudras should serve Brahmins, and they have to be subservient to them. By doing all this, whatever they earn, they have to actually live based on that. That is the most important thing for them. That is told. Kraya Vikraya Jair Vapi. It is told as the Apad Dharma. This is Kraya Vikraya Jair Vapi. Apaditu Vanijyena Karudbhavena. It is in terms of if he is not able to live based on what he earns by serving Brahmins and all that, a Shudra can also do trading, business and all that, selling, buying and all that. And Dhanaihi Karudbhavenava, or he can take upon an occupation such as a carpentry or something like that. That is told here. Takshadi Karuvritya Utpanna Dhanenava. Can take up some occupation like that and earn his living. Shudrasya Jija Shushruksha Taya Ajivan. What it bhavet? If he cannot make a living with that by serving Brahmins, he can actually become a trader or a businessman, is told for a Shudra. Shudrasya Sannatihi Shaucham. That means Sannati means Namrata. That means being obedient. That is important quality for a Shudra. Shaucham. That means Shuddhi. Shastra Vihita Shuddhi is required for them also. Seva. That means service. And Swamini Amayaya. What kind of service means Amayaya Swamini Seva? That means serving without cheating. Nishkapata, say that is sincerely. He has to serve very sincerely. Amantra yajna, he asteyam. Amantra yajna means he has to also do yajnas, but without mantras. Asteyam is not stealing. And satsanga being in good company, and viprarakshanam, protecting the Brahmins. That is all told for them. दानञ्च दद्यात् शूद्रोऽपि पाकयज्ञैर्यजेत च पित्र्यादिकं च तत्सर्वं शूद्रः कुर्वीत तेन वै. So a Shudra also has to donate. He has to do dana. And danam cha dadyat Shudropi. And pakayajnaihi yajeta. That has got a special meaning which is explained in the commentary. Pakayajna means alpa yajna. Paka has a meaning of alpa. That means minor or small like that. Pako alpepi shishaopi iti vajayanti. In Vajayanti Kosha it is told that Paka has different meanings, alpa and shishu and all that. So here it is taken in the alpartha. That is alpa yajnaihi it is told. That is minor yajnas we can say. That means those which are Vaishvadevatyahi, Bali Vaishvadeva and that kind of yajnas, namaskaraika mantraihi. That means the mantra is amantra yajna is told. That means the mantra is only namaha. That is all has to be told by namaskara only. Laukikanam pakayajni shabdaha iti apastamba. So apastamba sutra it is told clearly that namaskara ekamantraihi laukikanam pakayajni shabdaha. So that is why it is told pakayajna, because paka has a meaning of alpa. That is why pakayajna for Shudras means it is alpa yajna. Namaskara ekamantra, whatever is done. So they have to do also namaskarena mantrena panchayajnan na hapayet iti yajnavalkya. Yajnavalkya Shruti, it is very clearly told that even Shudras should not give up the Pancha Mahayajnas which are told, but they have to do only with Namaha, Devebhyo Namaha. Like that, he has to simply say Namaha, Namaha, Rishibhyo Namaha, Devebhyo Namaha. Like that, simply Namaha, Namaha they can do. That itself is Pancha Mahayajna, it will become for them. It is told. That is said to be Alpa Yajna. That is also told as Paka Yajna, as mentioned also by Apastamba is mentioned by told in the this Apastamba Sutras that is mentioned in the commentary by Sri Engalalma. That is a pramana for that. And with that only he has to do Pitrishaddha and whatever it is. Pitradikam cha tat sarvam shudra kurvita tenavai. And whatever is earned by all these, only should, like this in this way, Namaha and all those things. And with that only he has to do Pitriya, Shraddha and all those things. Here one has to do, a Shudra has to do. Bhrityadi Bharanarthaya Sarveshamcha Parigraha. That is Bhrityadi Bharanarthaya. That is also explained. Sarveshamcha Parigraha. Sarvesham means from all the other Varnas. Bhrityadi Bharanarthaya means to support family and others which are dependents on the person. In order to support the dependents, he can receive from others is told. Anyaihi asvikritanam trunakashtadinam svikaraha. That means trunakashta, whatever is there which are not taken by others, one can take, it is told. This is Satu Sarvesham Varnanam Sadharanaha. This is common to all the Varnas. They can take that. Rutukale Abhigamanam Swadareshu Mahipate. Shudras also, Rutukala, the Patni Abhigamana is also told, just like as it is told for others. Daya Samasta Bhuteshu Titiksha Natimanita. And these are some Samanya Dharma, that is Atma Gunas, which are told for everybody, which is very important. Daya samasta bhuteshu, having compassion towards all beings. Titiksha, that is forbearance or tolerance. Titiksha, natimanita, not being too proud of oneself. Satyam, truthfulness. Shaucham, that is Shastrokta Shuddhi, that is the cleanliness as told in the Shastras. And Anayasaha, not straining too much. And Mangalam, doing established in auspicious work. Priyavadita, telling all good things always, talking good always. Maitri, that is being friendly disposition. Asprha, having not desiring others' property or things like that. Tatha Tadvad, Akarpanyam Nareshwara. Akarpanya is miserliness. Akarpanya is not being a miser. Anasuya, Asuya is Gune doshatva buddhi, Anasuya it is told. That is finding fault in a good quality in others. Anasuya means not finding fault in others. And Samanya Varnanam Katita Guna. So these are all the Samanya Atma Gunas that are told to be very important for all the Varnas, Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. All of them, these are said to be very important for all of them. Ashramanam cha sarvesham yete samanya lakshana. So these are all samanya lakshanas of all the various ashramas. Gunans tatha apadharmamscha vipradinam iman shrunu. And now you do listen to me, the Brahmana, Kshatriya and other varnas. What are all the apadharmas? That is, in case they are not able to practice their own varna dharma, what they should do for various reasons. What should they do? Kshatram karma dvijasya ashramanam iti sarvesham varnanam sadharana. Though it is told as ashramanam here, it means varna. Varna dharma only is told all here because of the Brahmana varna, Kshatriya varna, like that. So ashramanam actually means varnanam. That is explained in the commentary. Ashramanam sarvesham. Sarvesham varnanam sadharanaha. Samanya lakshana. Common to all varnas. Kshatram karma dvijasya. So far I have told you all the general dharmas that are prescribed in the Shastra for all the varnas. Now I am going to tell you apad dharmas. That is, in case they are not able to practice their what is prescribed for their varna, what they should do. Kshatram karma dvijasya. A Brahmin can take up a Kshatriya's dharmas. Vaishya karma tathapadi rajanyasya. That is, a Kshatriya can take Vaishya karma. That is Vaishya karma tatha apadi rajanyasya. Vaishyoktam Shudra karma. That is, for a Vaishya, he can take up a Shudra's karma. He can do the Varna dharmas that are prescribed for a Shudra. In case he is not able to do his own Varna dharmas. Nacha yetayoho. Shudra karma nacha yetayoho is told, that is, apadi tu brahmanasya kshatram karma uktam. That is explained here. In case of in difficulties, a brahmana can take up kshatra karma of a kshatriya. Rajanyasya vaishyam karma. For a kshatriya, a vaishya karma. Shudra karma vaishyoktam. For a vaishya, a shudra karma can be taken. Vaishyasya uktam. Vaishyoktam means. Yetayoho means brahmana rajanyayoho nacha uktam. That means Shudra karma nacha yetayoho. Also we have to take it as anvaya. That is, the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas should never never do Shudra dharmas, it is told. That is not prescribed for them. Even in apat, it is told. And samarthye sati tatyajyam ubhabhyamapi parthiva tadeva apati kartavyam na kuryat karma sankar. So samarthye sati tatyajyam ubhabhyamapi parthiva tadeva apati kartavyam na kuryat karma sankaram. So whatever is told as apad dharma has to be told only when there is samarthya is not there. Whenever there is samarthya, that is tyajyam, that apad dharma has to be given up. That means one Brahmin is in trouble, he is not able to do Brahmana dharma, he may take up Kshatriya dharma. But again he gets back the capability and he is able to do Brahmana dharma, he should give up the apad dharma and take up his Varna Dharma, Savarna Dharma. So that is, otherwise there will be Karma Sankara, it is told. So when Samarthya is also there, if he does Kshatriya Dharma, or when he is doing Kshatriya Dharma when Samarthya is not there, when Samarthya is not there also he is trying to do Brahmana Dharma. That is also said to be Karma Sankara. Tadeva apati kartavyam kuryati karma sankaram. When apat is there, he has to do the other Kshatriya dharmas only because Brahmana dharma is not able to do. And even at that time he is trying to do, it will become karma sankara, it is told. So Samarth, that is explained in the commentary. Ubhabhyam Brahmana Rajanyabhyam. Ubhabhyam means for Brahmins and for Kshatriyas. Samarthye sati. Shaktau satyam. When he is capable, that is apat karma yajyam. Apat karma has to be given up. And he has to do his mukhya kalpa only. Shaktasya anukalpa shreyaha. Ashaktasya mukhya kalpa nibandascha karma sankara. Mrityoho vyatikarova. So, a Shakta, if he is doing Anukalpa, that is for a Brahmin, Brahmana Dharma is Mukhya Kalpa, Kshatriya Dharma is Anukalpa. Only in Apat he has to take Kshatriya Dharma, which is Anukalpa. And that is when he does not have the Samarthya. If he has the Samarthya, he should do Mukhya Kalpa only. So when he has Samarthya, if he does Kshatriya Karma, or when he does not have Samarthya, if he tries to do Mukhya Kalpa, both will lead to Karma Sankara is told. It's not correct. Mrityoho yatikarova. It will be the wrong thing to do, is told here. Ityete kathita rajan varnadharma mayatava dharman ashraminam samyak bruvato me nishamaya. O king, so Aurva Rishi is telling Sagara Raja that, O king, I have told you now all the Varnadharma Maya Tava Katita. I have told you all the Varnadharmas. Now I will tell you Ashrama Dharmas. And please to listen to me, he says. With that, the 8th chapter comes to an end. Tridiyamche Ashtamodhyaya Samaptaha Sri Vishnu Purana. Sri Vishnu Chittiye Sri Vishnu Purana Vyakhyane Tritiyamche Ashtamodhyaya Samaptaha. Now in the 9th chapter, the Ashrama Dharmas are going to be told. Aurva Vacha. So now Aurva Rishi continues to tell about the Ashrama Dharmas. Balah Krutopanayano Vedaharana Tatparaha Guru Gehe Vasayad Bhupa Brahmachari Samaha. Balah Kruta Upanayana. So a boy who is having undergone the Upanayana, Vedaharana Tatparaha, he has to be engaged, established in learning the Vedas. Guru Ehe Vasayat, he has to live in Guru's house, in Guru's ashrama. He has to do after Upanayana, he has to go and live with the Guru. Our Guru will do Upanayana and take him, and then he will teach him Vedas. So a brahmachari has to be engaged in learning the Vedas, brahmachari samahitaha, and with a proper mind and he has to be in a focused way, he has to be doing that. Shauchacharavata tatra karyam shushrushanam guroho. And what are his duties there? Pratani charatagrahyo vedascha buddhina. So Shauchacharavata tatra karyam shushrushanam guroho. So a brahmachari, when he is living with the guru, learning vidyas, Vedas, he has to do all kinds of service to the guru, and he has to follow all the acharas as told for his varna dharma and ashrama dharma for a brahmachari. Shauchacharavate vratani prajapatyadini madhumamsadi varjanadini cha. So prajapatya and other vratas he has to follow, and he has to give up. He should not take madhu mamsa and all those things which are not allowed, and that is the shauchachara. He has to be established in pure achara as told in the shastra, and he has to do guru shushrushana. He has to do seva of guru, and vratani charata grahyaha vedascha, and performing all these vratas and all that, he has to learn the Vedas. Krita buddhina means avahita buddhina, with totally concentrating on learning only. and on serving the Guru with all sincerity and as told and maintaining all the shaucha and everything that is told in the Shastras, he has to be learning Vedas there. Vedascha Kritabuddhina. उभे संध्ये रविं भूप तथैवाग्निं समाहितः उपतिष्ठेत् तथा कुर्यात् गुरोरप्यभिवादनम्. So Ubhe Sandhye Ravim Bhupa Tathevagnim Samahita, and both the Sandhya Kalas, and it includes Madhyanika. So it is told here Pratha Sandhya and Sayam Sandhya. And he has to do Sandhya Vandana, and he also do Agnikarya and Upatishthete, Samahitaha Upatishthete. And with proper Shraddhe and all that he has to do, the Agnikarya and Sandhya Vandana and all that. And he has to do Abhivadana to Guru also. स्थिते तिष्ठेत व्रजेत याते नीचैरासीत चासता शिष्यो गुरोर्नपश्रेष्ठ प्रतिकूलम न संचरेत. So he has to follow his guru in every way and serve him. It is told sthite tishthet. Guru is stand, he has to stand, he says, and if guru is moving, he has to follow him. If he goes somewhere, he has to follow him. And if Guru is sitting, he has to sit much down. And niche hi asita chasati. If he is sitting, he should not sit in a seat which is higher than the Guru, where Guru is sitting, like that. Shishyaha guroho nupashreshta pratikulam na sanchareti. He should never do anything wrong to a Guru, it is told. So asati means asine Guru. When Guru is sitting, it means. तेनैवोक्तः पठेद्वेदं नान्यचित्तः पुरस्थितः. Sitting in front of the Guru, he has to listen to what Acharya Ucharana and he has to repeat it. Anucharana, Acharyoच्चारण, Anucharana Purvaka, Vidyagrahana, Akshara Rashi Grahana, that is said to be Vedadhyena. So that is Tenaivoktaha Pathet Vedam. So whatever Guru says, he has to repeat that. And that is how he has to, and sitting in front of him and completely being focused on that, he has to learn the Vedas. Na anya chittaha, not thinking of anything else. Anujñatascha vikshannam ashniyat gurunadataha. And taking the permission of Guru only, he has to do, through viksha, he has to get food and then take that, partake that. Vikshannam ashniyat guruna anujñatascha. Taking the permission of the Guru only. He has to eat the food which he takes through Viksha. Avagahet apaha purvam acharyena avagahitaha samit jaladikam chasya kalyam upanayet. And avagahet apah purvam acharyena avagahitaha. And after Acharya takes bath, in that same waters, he has to go and take bath. It is told. That is explained also in the commentary. Avagahediti kalyam means pratah. So every day kalyam upanayet. Samit jaladikam chasi kalyam upanayet. Samit water, pusha and darbha and all those things, whatever is required, pushpas and all that, flowers and all that for Acharya. He has to go every day morning. He has to go and collect all these things and bring and to give to his Acharya. And after Acharya takes bath, in the same waters he has to take bath also. That is also told. Grihita grahya vedascha tatonujñam avapya cha garhasthyam avishet prajño nishpanna guru nishkritihi. So grihita grahya vedascha, that is whatever is grahya is grihita. Whatever has to be learned, after having learned that one fully, the Vedas which are ordained to be learned, having learned all that, and then tataha anujñam avapya, and having taken the permission of the Acharya, he has to enter into grihastha garhastyam avishet prajna. A learned brahmachari should enter into grihastha nishpanna guru nishkritihi, having completed the Guru Dakshina. Nishkriti is Guru Dakshina. Having completed Guru Dakshina, Grihita iti Grihita Grahya Vedaha Arthajnana Paryantam Grihita Svashakaha. It is called. is he has to learn Vedas, including the meanings also. That is Artha Jnana Pariyanta. Because without meanings, it will not be of any use. With meanings only, it has more value. That is why Artha Jnana Pariyanta Adhyayana has to be done. Grihita Swashaka. Whatever is Swashake, that is Swadhyaya. It is told Swadhyayo Adhyayataviyaha. There is a vidhi in Taittiriya Shruti. Sthanurayam Bharahar Kila Bhut Aditya Vedam Navijanati Ortam. So Arthajna, he has Sakalam Bhadram Shrute Nakameti Jnana Vidhuta Papma iti Shrute. So it is also told in Shruti that Sthanurayam Bharahar Kila. He will just become a pillar carrying some weight if he is just simply learnt all the Vedas without knowing any meaning. Adhitya Vedam Navijanati Yortam. He has learned all the Vedas, means he is only carrying a big burden on his head, just like a pillar carries some burden, that is some weight which is kept on it. He will be like that. And if he doesn't know the meanings of the Vedas told you, Arthajnaha, one who has learned with the meanings, Sakalam Bhadramashtrute, he will get all good. Nakameti, he will go to Swarga, Jnana Vidhuta Papma, and having got rid of all the sins through his Jnana, he will go to Swarga, it is told. Guroho Nishkriti Atra Dakshina. Nishkriti is Guru Dakshina, it is told. So these are all the Brahmana, the Brahmachari ashramas, dharmas, which are told. And now next, the Aurva Rishi starts to tell Sagara Raja the Grihastha ashrama dharmas and similarly other ashramas also. In that we will take up in the next class as we have come to end of this session. With that, I offer my pranams to all the Bhagavatas in this satsanga and conclude today's session. एवमेतत्पुरावर्तमाख्यानं भद्रमस्तु वः प्रव्याहृतविस्रब्धं बलं विष्णोः प्रवर्धताम् लाभस्तेषां जयस्तेषां कुतस्तेषां पराभवः येषाम् इन्दीवरश्यामो हृदये सुप्रतिष्ठितः काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः कावेरी वर्धतां काले काले वर्षतु वासवः श्रीरङ्गनाथो जयतु श्रीरङ्गश्रीश्च वर्धताम् स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तमङ्गलानि भवन्तु ॐ श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः हरिः ओम्।